The year was 1970. A seemingly innocent Raggedy Ann doll with her button eyes and cheerful grin was purchased as a birthday gift. Donna, a young nursing student, received this doll from her mother. Little did they know this seemingly harmless gift would become a conduit for unimaginable terror. This was no ordinary doll. This was Annabelle. From the start, there was something unsettling about Annabelle. Her presence filled the small apartment Donna shared with her friend Angie, with an unshakable feeling of unease. It started subtly, almost imperceptibly, but soon it became horrifyingly clear that Annabelle was not what she seemed. At first, the occurrences were easily dismissed. Annabelle would be found in a different position than where they had left her. Her legs would be crossed, her arms would be moved. Small, handwritten notes, scrawled in childish handwriting, began to appear around the apartment. "Help us," they pleaded. Donna and Angie initially brushed these events aside. They thought nothing of it. They convinced themselves that there were logical explanations. Perhaps someone had been in their apartment, moving the doll and playing pranks. But deep down, a seed of doubt had been planted. A creeping sense of dread began to take root. As the days turned into weeks, the incidents escalated. Annabelle's movements became more brazen. The doll would be discovered in different rooms entirely. It was as if she was toying with them, reveling in their growing fear. One evening, Donna returned home to find Annabelle sitting upright on her bed. The doll's once innocent smile now seemed sinister and menacing. Then, the impossible happened. Donna discovered drops of blood on Annabelle's cloth hands. The blood appeared to be human. Panic and terror gripped Donna and Angie. They knew they needed help, but they were too afraid to tell anyone their story. Who would believe them? Who would believe that a child's doll was capable of such things? Donna and Angie, deeply troubled by the strange occurrences in their apartment, confided in a close friend, Lou. Lou, a skeptical and rational young man, dismissed their fears as the product of stress and overactive imaginations. He believed that their minds were playing tricks on them and that there was a logical explanation for everything. He refused to believe that a harmless-looking doll, which seemed so innocent, could be behind the terrifying events they described. To him, it was just a toy, incapable of causing any real harm. But Lou's skepticism would soon be shattered in the most horrifying way. One night, while staying at Donna and Angie's apartment to offer them some comfort, he awoke from a sound sleep, gripped by an overwhelming feeling of terror that he couldn't explain. He found himself unable to move, paralyzed by an unseen force that seemed to hold him down with an iron grip. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't break free. As he struggled to break free, he felt a sharp, searing pain in his chest. Looking down, he was horrified to see 7 distinct claw marks burning into his skin as if an invisible hand was branding him. The marks were hot to the touch, as if branded by something evil and malevolent. The pain was excruciating, and he could feel the heat radiating from the wounds. Lou, now a believer, knew they were dealing with something dark and dangerous. He realized that the threat was real, and that they needed to find a way to protect themselves from the malevolent force that had invaded their lives. Section 5. Seeking Answers. The Medium's Misguided Revelation. Desperate for answers, Donna and Angie reached out to a medium. They had been experiencing strange occurrences and were eager to understand the source of the disturbances. The medium, sensing a presence within the doll, conducted a séance. She felt a strong, unsettling energy emanating from the doll, which she believed was a spirit trying to communicate. She told them that the doll was inhabited by the spirit of a young girl named Annabelle Higgins. The medium's voice was filled with conviction as she recounted the spirit's story. Annabelle, the medium claimed, had died tragically on the property where their apartment building now stood. The story was heart-wrenching, painting a picture of a lost, lonely spirit. She explained that Annabelle's spirit was drawn to Donna and Angie's kindness and only wanted to be loved and accepted. The medium assured them that the spirit meant no harm. Relieved to have an explanation, Donna and Angie welcomed Annabelle's spirit into their home. They believed they were offering solace to a troubled soul. They treated the doll with care and compassion, hoping to ease her suffering. They spoke to it, included it in their daily lives, and even gave it a place of honor in their home. Little did they know they had been deceived. The medium's revelation was not what it seemed. The entity within the doll was far more sinister than they could have imagined. What they thought was a benevolent spirit was actually something malevolent, lurking in the shadows, waiting to reveal its true nature. Section 6. The Warrens intervene, unmasking the malevolent entity. As the paranormal activity continued to escalate, word reached Ed and Lorraine Warren, renowned paranormal investigators and demonologists. The Warrens, sensing the profound danger lurking beneath the surface, agreed to take on the case. Upon entering Donna and Angie's apartment, Lorraine immediately felt an oppressive and malevolent presence. She knew that this was no ordinary haunting. Ed, a devout Catholic and experienced demonologist, conducted a thorough investigation. He quickly determined that the entity was not a lost little girl, but rather a demonic entity masquerading as one. Demons, Ed knew, are master manipulators, skilled at deception and preying on human vulnerabilities. The entity had latched onto Annabelle, using the doll as a vessel to infiltrate the physical world. Section 7. Annabelle's true nature, a conduit of evil. The Warrens concluded that the entity's ultimate goal was to possess a human host. It had chosen Donna as its target, drawn to her kind and compassionate nature. The entity's plan was to slowly gain Donna's trust and break down her defenses, ultimately taking complete control of her soul. The Warrens knew they had to act quickly and decisively to prevent a tragedy. Ed, with the authority granted to him by the Catholic Church, performed a powerful exorcism, casting the demonic entity out of the doll and back to the depths of hell. The apartment was cleansed, and Donna and Angie were finally free from the terrifying ordeal that had plagued them for months. Section 8. Imprisoned but not powerless, Annabelle's new home. Following the exorcism, the Warrens took possession of Annabelle, a doll that had become infamous for its terrifying and malevolent activities. Determined to prevent the demonic entity from harming anyone else, they knew they had to take extreme measures. They placed the doll in a specially made, glass-enclosed case designed to contain the dark forces within. This case was then placed in their occult museum in Monroe, Connecticut, a place filled with other haunted artifacts. The case, adorned with holy symbols and blessed by a priest, serves as a powerful barrier, trapping the entity within and preventing it from wreaking havoc in the outside world. Although safely contained, Annabelle remains a powerful and malevolent force, her presence felt by all who come near. Visitors to the museum often report feeling uneasy in her presence, a sense of dread washing over them. Some claim to have witnessed the doll move within her case, a chilling sight that leaves them questioning their own eyes. Her beady eyes seem to follow their every move, an unsettling reminder of the evil trapped within. Others have reported feeling a cold chill run down their spines as they stand before her, the air around them growing colder. A sense of being watched by something ancient and evil, a presence that seems to reach out from the past to touch the present. Section 9. A legacy of fear, Annabelle's reign continues. Over the years, Annabelle's story has captivated and terrified audiences worldwide. Books have been written, documentaries have been filmed, and Hollywood has produced blockbuster movies, all inspired by the true story of the haunted doll. Annabelle's legend continues to grow, fueled by the countless reports of paranormal activity surrounding her case. Some dismiss these stories as mere superstition or the product of overactive imaginations. But for those who have encountered Annabelle firsthand, there is no doubt that she is a conduit for something dark and sinister. A tangible reminder that there are forces beyond our understanding, lurking in the shadows. Section 10. Curiosity and consequence, respecting the unknown. Annabelle's story serves as a chilling reminder that not all that glitters is gold. What may appear harmless and innocent can conceal a darkness beyond our comprehension. It is a tale that underscores the importance of respecting the unknown, of acknowledging that there are forces in this world that we may never fully understand. While curiosity may be tempting, it is crucial to remember that some doors are best left unopened, some mysteries best left unsolved. For in the realm of the paranormal, curiosity can have deadly consequences. And in the case of Annabelle, the haunted doll, it is a lesson best learned from a safe distance.